Rowan College at Gloucester County puts a strong emphasis on giving back to the surrounding community. Here's a look back at some of the various philanthropic efforts led by students, faculty, and staff in 2017.
The students, faculty, and staff at RCGC have always embraced the concept of giving to those in need. But this year, something that we've seen really increase is the collaboration across campus from different clubs, organizations, and groups, as well as faculty and staff. And it's been really exciting to see how everyone has gotten together and rallied around common causes like the Hurricane Relief Week and our Giving Tree initiative, as well as Roadrunner's Refuel. This fall, our student government organization was really impacted by hearing all the news stories of the devastation from the many hurricanes in the Caribbean and Florida and Texas. They really wanted to figure out what they could do to help contribute to the relief efforts. Once the students figured out where they wanted to send the items that they were going to collect and where they wanted to donate their funds, they got together with some other clubs and organizations on campus to organize a week long of fundraising and activities. The students did everything from a Wendy's fundraiser night to a coffee and Danish sale at breakfast. They sold items that they made, crafts, and they got everyone on campus involved.
DECA did a bake sale, so we had some donuts, we had coffee, Wawa funded us coffee, and it went really well.
We had our professional development day for faculty and staff during our relief week, and on that day the faculty and staff were very generous in donating money to the cause as well. It was really great to see so many different clubs, organizations, as well as faculty and staff get together to support this cause.
DECA will definitely do more fundraisers for good causes in the future.
Roadrunner's Refuel was an initiative started by the American Association of Women in Community Colleges, RCGC chapter. When we were having one of our summer meetings, we were talking about ways that we could give back to the students on campus and what they really needed.
We thought, what better place to start than charity begins at home with our own students.
40% of students who go to college are hungry. They have either insufficient food or a more serious lack of food, and that of course impacts their ability to learn and to do well.
It's very hard to concentrate on your studies when you're focused on your next meal. Where's your next meal coming from?
We worked with the campus administration to develop our own food pantry on campus that opened in January of 2017.
The food that's available is canned and packaged goods, things that can be eaten on campus with the assistance at the most of a microwave oven.
We had multiple student organizations and groups get involved with fundraisers for Roadrunner's Refuel. Our math club, as well as our women's soccer team, both did very successful food drives. Probably the most fun we had was on Halloween. The president of our AAWCC, Dr. Linda Hurlbert, came up with the idea of having a reverse trick-or-treat program.
Rather than giving out candy like you would expect for trick-or-treaters, we would collect donations for our Roadrunner Refuel food bank. And members of AAWCC signed up to dress up as their favorite characters and man the tables and do the collections. And we fared very well with that first-time project. So it was a lot of fun. We had a good time.
In addition, I was contacted at the beginning of the semester by Dean Madden and the Law and Justice Department because their police academy recruits really wanted to find a way to give back to the community.
The individuals that had the collection were the members of the Basic Police Academy class number 51. They're very diverse and they come from many different backgrounds. We had combat war veterans in the class. There were 12 veterans altogether in this class. There's individuals who were not born in this country that had come here from different cultures that did not have the ability to have necessarily meals on their plate every day and night. They were in America now and making a difference.
I walked in thinking I was going to go right into their classroom, but instead they needed the whole lobby to display the items that they had collected.
Boxes were here in the foyer. They kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and they used their personal network in the law enforcement community to make a difference in the students here at the college.
They collected over 2,000 food items in a very short period of time.
When I arrived, I was so surprised. There were 15 cases of water, a whole table full of food, 2 giant boxes that needed 3 people to pick them up. So it was really overwhelming to see how much they really dedicated their time and their resources to make it a successful drive. It was just really awesome.
I'm very proud and pleased that they selected something to benefit the college. In a small way, they said that they had such a great experience here, that they learned so much at the basic police academy, that they wanted to give back to the institution in which had given them so much. And this was a way of them trying to do that, helping someone else that needs a leg up, feeding them. Think about it, something so basic.
It was so overwhelming to see the generosity of these young police academy recruits, and it really showed just how much they care about their community.
We have just finished being the beneficiaries of an effort by the Student Government Association called the Giving Tree. We told them about some moms that were in a particularly difficult situation and would not be able to have presents for the children this year. And they in turn set up a tree where faculty, staff, and even students could select one ornament and purchase a gift for one of these children that would otherwise not be having a good Christmas.
That office identified this year 12 moms who were in need of financial assistance to make the holiday season really special for their children. We were able to support 24 children and make them have a Christmas that they could really remember.
The people on this campus who are purchasing these gifts don't know these people and don't see the stories. I'm in a position where I know these people, I meet the people, I know what the stories are, and I also see them when they receive their gifts and how grateful they are, how moved to tears, literally, they are. And I'm always amazed at how generous the staff is here, staff, students, and faculty, in their gifts for these people. And I can just not thank them enough for their generosity, and I can only assure them that the families are very deserving and very appreciative of what they're doing.
I feel like we're not just a club, it's a family here. Definitely Christmas time, the holidays is. I feel it's more about giving than receiving. We always make cards. Last year actually we sent cards to veterans for the holidays and went to Children's Hospital. And I said, we should do that again. And let's make them for the patients that we go sing for. Having a disability myself, I knew kind of a little bit what they thought, the different things and how they work. And to just see the smiles on their face, included in something, it gives you that feeling of, wow, I really helped somebody. There's always joy in that. No matter how bad it is, if you're helping somebody, you're always feeling good. And I said, hey, it's a nursing home. What do you guys think about going down there? I talked to my leadership team and they said, yeah, that sounds great. So we went. I think the joy from the patients brought them that joy. We actually had one of our athletes was kind of directing the whole thing. He was like the conductor because he went to music class. Mr. Clark, our director, was handing them the cards as we were singing. To see the smiles on the patients' faces, to see the smiles on my athletes' faces and my face, that was what it was all about. And then I'm telling you, come back, sing again. I mean, to know that you impacted somebody's life for the better, that makes the job all worth it.